Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about why I personally think Chime Bank is a scam and I would never use it. But before we jump into the episode here, right now we're doing an AirPods giveaway. It's super simple how you enter. It's super simple, guys. All you have to do, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then like my Facebook page, Carter Farr, and then you guys will be entered. Go ahead and do that. It's a free way to get AirPods. You guys loved the Xbox One giveaway. So I said, let's do an AirPods giveaway. So go ahead, do what you guys do and get those AirPods. But honestly, we're going to be jumping into the video here, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about, the first thing, go ahead and check the description because there may be some stuff that I forgot to talk about and I remembered when I was either editing or uploading the YouTube video. Now, if that's say that it's not in the description, go ahead, leave me a comment. I will respond to all of you. Alright, so for those of you that don't know what Chime is an mobile bank that really allows you to get paid up to 2 days early, and they do have a lot of other smaller features on it. How you are allowed to get paid 2 days early, it's super simple. When your employer pays you through your online deposit, normally it has a 2-day waiting period where the banks hold it and they pretty much just wait until Friday to deposit it. There's that little holding period. Now, Chime, they bypass that and they go straight to your bank account, and it's honestly a pretty cool thing. But they do have a couple of other cool things as well. They do have the automatic savings account. Really what it means is if that's, say you want to take 10% of all of your checks, of your mobile deposits, or whatever you guys put into your account, you guys can say, I want to save 10%, and they'll take 10% of your money and they'll put it into a savings account. Now, they do have this thing called roundups. What roundups are is that's say if you guys bought an iced coffee for $1.50. They're going to purchase it for $2, take that 50 cents, and they're going to send it to your savings account. Now, on average, you can save anywhere from $200 to $300 a year doing this. Now, obviously, they do not have any investing platforms like Ally Bank or a variety of other banks like TD Bank, and honestly, a lot. But they do have a couple of other, cool things that I like, but I don't know if I would ever use just because I don't like this one thing. We're going to talk about it here in a minute. But they don't have any ATM fee reimbursement. So if that's say you guys go to an ATM and it's not one of their 24,000 that they have across the whole United States, then you guys do get charged a fee. Now some banks like Ally Bank and Acorn Spend, they have ATM fee reimbursement. Really what that means is if that's say the ATM charges you $3, at the end of that month and your bank statement, they're going to send you whatever your fees were for that month, and they'll take care of it. So if you're somebody who is constantly taking cash out, honestly, I would look around for better banks so you don't have to really worry about it because there's a lot of ATM fee reimbursement banks out there. Now, there's no monthly fee or no minimum balance with your Chime account, which is cool, but a lot of banks honestly do have that minimum fee and those minimum thresholds. Chase, you have to have $1,500 in your account or you're going to get charged $12 a month. For me, it doesn't make sense why a bank would charge you to let you store your money with them. It really doesn't make any sense. Now, how's the customer service? Now, if you guys want to contact them through their mobile app, it takes anywhere from 2 to 5 business days. Honestly, so if you're somebody who is always going to the bank, has a lot of questions, honestly, I would look around for a local credit union or someplace local where you can go to ask questions. And honestly, you most likely will be able to do like auto loans and mortgages with your credit union as well, so you can keep everything all in one. So Chime obviously doesn't have a physical location. So for some of you who are constantly depositing cash and taking cash out, it is kind of helpful to have a bank where you can kind of always go to deposit cash or go to that ATM and just do a ton of other things. But what is the downside to Chime? I said a ton of great things about Chime. The very first thing I don't like about it is they don't have an investing platform. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Carter Farr. I have been a full-time day trader for 3 years. So I am in tune with the stock market, and I want my bank to kind of follow that and make it as streamlined as possible to really invest your money. Now, Acorns, in my opinion, is the perfect combination between all of this. They have the ATM fee reimbursement. They do have great interest on your savings and your investing money. And they do have a lot of shop local where you can get money and cash back on the money you already spend. When people ask me why I think Chime Bank is a scam, I think there's a lot better banks out there, and a lot of people are cutting themselves short and they don't realize that you have the power because you're the customer. You're the customer. So look around and make sure you're getting the best option. And not to mention this. This is the thing I hate most about Chime Bank. I think right here, this is the biggest scam that they could possibly have. Their interest on their savings account is 0.01%. So what this means is if that's, say you left $25,000 in your savings account for 10 years, you will have $25 at the end of the 10 years. 25 and 1 penny. But $25, guys, that is not worth it. It's ridiculous. Now, I use Genesis Credit Union. Genesis Credit Union offers a 4.06% interest rate. Now, obviously, I do have to meet these minimum thresholds of 10 transactions a month or spending over $50 a month. Now, with daily spending habits, you bypass all of these and you don't have to worry about it. If you spend gas once a week and you buy groceries once a week, you're pretty much there and you don't have to worry about, going out and buy stuff you don't need. Now, with the same thing, if that's, say I went through Genesis Credit Union, the one I go through, I left $25,000 in the account. I let it sit for 10 years, I would have over $12,000 at the end of the 10 years. So for all of you that say, oh, I don't worry about interest, I would start worrying about it because you're wasting free money. And not to mention, Genesis offers debit rewards. And what that means, it's very similar to credit card rewards. So you get perks on travel, you get gift cards, you get pretty much everything. They have cameras, grills, everything you could possibly imagine on it. So that's why I would go ahead and ask your local banks, your local credit unions, and then you guys can merge and get auto loan through them. You can get your mortgage, and if you have everything all in one, guess what? 99% of the time they're gonna give you a little bit of a discount on your interest when you try to get a car loan or a mortgage through them. It's something to look into, guys. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. But if getting paid 2 days early is a make or break it for you, then go through Chime. But I'm saying you're wasting money going through them. Now, not to mention if you go local, you're boosting your local economy. Also, if you have any questions about anything, you don't have to drive 30 minutes to a random bank. You can go to your local credit union, ask them, and most of the time they're your neighbors, boost the economy. So for me, it's a no-brainer why I wouldn't go through a local credit union. But for some of you guys who love Chime, I'm not saying that, but if you guys liked Chime that much and you guys want to get $50, there's going to be a link down below. But honestly, here's the thing. I wouldn't sign up with it. I wouldn't sign up with it. Because the only difference, guys, that Chime has is they do have what? Getting paid early. That's it. That's it. That's why I think it's a scam. That's why I think it's a scam, because they're letting you get paid 2 days early. They don't have any other features. Now, your local credit union, you can have money invested with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys learned something. But if you guys have any questions, go ahead, leave them down below and read the description. So we'll see you tomorrow in another episode. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a really fantastic day today. Take care, guys. I don't know. Peace out. how to determine if the stock's gonna go up or down. So as investors, it's our job to really look at news, earnings, stuff like that. And when a company beats its earning report, we have a tendency to see stocks spike up, and we can get in before that if we have good alerts on our phone. So as you guys can see, I just got this alert for Tesla. Let's go ahead and look at the stock. So this is Tesla's stock today. Slowly climbing up, nothing's going on. And earnings report. Now, I got notified right here at $600. So if I would have got in at $600, I would have been up roughly $16 per share. 10 minutes later. When a stock puts out its earnings report, this is called a fundamental catalyst. This is what a lot of traders and investors look for. And when a stock beats its earnings report, we have a tendency to see stocks make crazy moves. And if we can get in during it or even below it, easy way to make some money. Like for a part 2.